What is happening, out of the park baseball fans? This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm Rich Grisham, and I'm so excited because tonight we're starting a fantastic new series with one of my favorite people in the world, the great Gus Ramsey. Gus, how are you, sir?
Hi, Rich. I'm doing very well. I too am excited to get this off the ground and see what we can do with our beloved Metropolitans.
So that's what this is. This is all about the New York Mets. The plan is that we're going to do the 2020 season, and we're going to attack it in a smart way. And when I say we're going to attack it in a smart way, I mean Gus is going to make all the decisions. Gus is going to run this franchise, and that's the way it should be. I think really good things are going to happen. As everyone knows, Gus, that's been watching this video, is that when I'm in charge of the Mets, I do not do a good job. But you've also seen that happen as well. So you, my friend, no pressure, but we're all expecting great things from this.
Well, let's just say there's a long list of people who have been in charge of the Mets over the years, and bad things have happened. So yeah, hopefully, I can be the anomaly. We'll keep our fingers crossed. But anybody who gets SNY and is a Mets fan, and they show those yearbooks, those
Mm-hmm.
half-hour season, it's the same. Get off to a good start, and then they're besieged by injuries, and then everything fell apart, and the season ended. Thankfully, this game doesn't incorporate too many injuries, so I'm excited about that.
Oh
And
boy.
hopefully we'll get Cespedes and Lowry back in due time, and in the meantime, I'll target if we can be 500 by
Mm-hmm.
the end of May. Uh, and healthy, then I'll be excited about where we're headed.
I like the sound of all of that. All of that. So let's jump into it. Let's take a look at what's going on. There we go. All right. So Gus, here's the situation. Um, you know this franchise. So we are starting the 2020 season. It's basically going to be opening day
Yeah.
when we kick it off. But we can do any and all sort of moves that we want to set ourselves up for the year. You can see what the roster is. You know what the rotation is. You know who's there. You have some moves that you want to make. Um, before we dive in, we should make sure that we note that this is using the 26 man roster, right? Where is it?
Yeah,
26. Yeah, the 26 man roster,
yeah.
and 28 in September. And it also has the three minimum batter face rule turned on. So we're entering 2020 as it was originally designed to be. And so, Gus, as the man in
Yeah.
charge, where would you like to start, sir?
Well, let's start with the pitching staff.
Okay.
And I think because springs eternal, I think we should play with Syndergaard. Um, I've been kicking that around since we talked about doing this.
Right.
And while we don't really know what kind of baseball season we're going to have, so why not start by pretending we've got the season we were hoping we were going to have?
Okay.
And so let's keep Syndergaard. And looking at this pitching staff, I would say we need to send Daniel Zamora down to AAA and find Mr. Gesellman and
Okay.
stick him in the bullpen.
Okay. So Zamora would go to AAA, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we would get Shellman.
Yeah. If you just click on rosters and transactions, that should pop up all your teams, I believe,
Right.
and then find Gesellman and just drag him over to the 26 man roster
Uh,
in AAA. Is he in AAA?
right.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah, and if you want to do an auto reset on the minor leagues, I think it looked like they had someone listed as the closer in AAA, so
Okay.
we don't want the AAA team to have a not have a closer.
All right. Very good.
Okay, and I would put him in as a middle reliever.
Okay. Very good. Robert Shellman as a middle reliever.
And Walker Terlonga. I would like you to make Seth Lugo our closer,
All right.
and we're going to put Diaz as a setup guy.
All right.
He's going to have to perform well before I'm going to start considering him. One luxury we have with the game that we don't have in real life is that here we're going to let Mr. Lugo pitch maybe 2 days in a row. Doesn't happen much in real life,
Right.
but he's clearly the Mets' best reliever, and I would say Betances is their second best reliever. I would set Diaz to be available from the 7th inning on.
All right.
And same with Betances. I'm kind of from the Brian Kenny school. Sometimes the bigger innings come in the middle innings.
I like that.
Betances' secondary role as closer. That's good. Let's we don't really need specialists anymore because we got to face 3 batters. So all right, I think we're good there. And then we got Degrom, Syndergaard, Stroman, Flip, Porcello, and Matz.
All right.
Want to get a lefty a little higher up in the rotation there, but I like the first 3 as is. Strict 5-man rotation is good. We don't want starters in relief, so I'm good with all that.
Excellent.
For pitch count, there for the starters, let's give Degrom 120.
Okay.
Let's give Syndergaard 115. Yeah, give everybody else 115.
Okay.
Give a little leeway for Mr. Degrom because he's 2-time Cy Young Award winner.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Okay. Can you jump into strategy for me real quick?
I sure can. I'm going to save this real quick just because that's the kind of guy I am.
Okay.
All right. Into strategy we go.
Player strategy. And let's click on Mr. Degrom.
Mm-hmm.
Drag and drop him, or what do you need to do?
Got to bring him down here, right?
Yeah, and for Hook as starter, let's have a slow Hook on him.
How slow?
Yeah, right about there. Go back 1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And then for Syndergaard, let's do it maybe about 2 clicks fewer than what you just did for Degrom.
Okay. There we go.
All the other starters will leave at the midpoint. And
Okay.
then for the relievers,
Mm-hmm.
let's put a quick hook on Mr. Diaz because I don't trust him yet.
Quick hook.
I would say about 2 down.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
right there.
All right.
Anybody else I want to do that with? Let's go Lugo. Let's give him one click up.
Okay.
He's our closer. He's our best pitcher. We don't want
Okay.
to yanked.
So 1 click to the slow. Okay.
Yeah, and let's give him a pitch count of 30.
All right.
And then I think everybody else, I don't want to waste the entire show going through every player's pitch count and thing like that. So
It's not a waste at all. That's what people are here to see, and I'm not joking.
All right. Well, then let's see. Betances, let's give him the same treatment as Lugo. 1 click above, quick, and give him 30 pitches.
All right.
Gesellman can be a bit of a long reliever, so let's give him 40 pitches.
Okay.
Leave his hook in the middle. Waka's our long reliever, so let's give him 60.
Now, do I have to override when I do this?
Override what?
There's the mode to adjust, and I didn't override, so I'm wondering if I have to override. I might have to, but that's okay. I can do that quickly.
Okay. Familia. Let's give him 25 pitches. Justin Wilson gets 25 pitches.
All right.
Rob Rock gets 25 pitches.
Very good. Very good. And Alex will tell me whether I have to override to make this count. Yes, I do. Okay, good.
Okay.
I just got to make sure I go. Who were the first couple that we did? We did Noah.
We've done all the starting pitching.
Yeah, so I got to override Noah. I got to override. Was there Degrom? Did we make strategy changes? We did, right? Okay, yep. Got it. Override.
And then the other starters, we changed their pitch count on the other page, so I don't know if that probably is, we didn't do anything else beyond their pitch count.
I'll override anyway just in case.
Yeah, and then all the pitchers basically.
Yep, I think that's everybody. I think.
All right, then when you're ready, let's go to the position players.
All right.
I'm sorry, in the strategy. Go back to the strategy. Let's do the position player strategy.
All right.
Just work your way down from the catchers.
Okay.
Wilson Ramos is first up.
Okay.
Okay, we don't want him ever stealing bases. We want him very conservative on the base paths.
How conservative?
All the way down.
Okay.
Slower than you and me, so.
I don't know. I'm pretty slow.
He should never sacrifice bunt, and he should never bunt for a hit.
Right.
I don't know. He's a zero speed in MLB
right.
so.
He is indeed, yes. But he can hit. He can hit.
He can hit. Let's skip Rene Rivera because we're going to demote him anyway.
Okay.
So go to Pete Alonso.
All right.
And his stealing bases should be about.
Let me override. There we go. Sorry. Okay, Pete Alonso.
His stealing bases should be about 2 from never.
2 from never. Okay.
And same with his base running should be about maybe 3 from conservative. There you go. Hit and run should be very low. I don't want him trying to go the other way. And then zeros and zeros here. And then is there a never left for a pinch hitter? Let's check that. We don't want him coming out of the game.
Right.
All right, so he's good. Override him.
Very good.
Dom Smith.
You like Dom Smith?
I do like Dom a lot, but he should not be stealing bases, or he can be about in the middle, between never and the middle.
Okay.
Or stealing and base running. And
all right.
Is fine. Sack bunt, never. Bunt for hit, never. I'm not a sack bunter. He's good because if he gets a start and we're resting Alonso, we would want Alonso to pinch hit for him. So
okay.
Robbie Cano, he should never steal bases.
Okay.
He should be halfway on conservative. And, yep. Hit and run is fine. Never sack bunt. Never bunt for hit. And let's never pinch hit for him either.
All right.
And override him. Luis Guillorme. Let's sacrifice bunt. Give him like 2 or 3 clicks up.
All right.
And that's it on him.
Okay.
Override.
Yep, got that.
J.D. Davis. Oh, sorry, Lowry. Lowry's fine. Oh, Lowry's hurt right now, so don't worry about him.
Okay, so J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis. About 3 clicks down on stealing bases towards never.
All right.
Base running 2 clicks down. Sacrifice bunt, basically never. Bunt for hit, never. All right, he's good. Jeff McNeil. Love me some Jeff McNeil. Go up 2 clicks on base running.
All right.
And go up 2 clicks on hit and run.
All right.
Never on sacrifice bunt.
Okay.
And 2 from never on bunt for hit.
All right.
And let's never lift him as a pinch hitter.
All right.
Okay. Ahmed Rosario. Stealing bases. We know he can steal bases. He's still not great at it, but let's go up 3 clicks.
Okay.
Base running, very aggressive. 1 from the end there.
All right. Is that the end? Yeah, I got to back off 1 from the end. There we go.
Hit and run, 1 click up.
Okay.
Sack bunt, right, leave it, and then bunt hit. Let's go up 2, and we're good to go on
All
him.
right.
Cespedes is coming back before Lowry, I think, so let's just do him and get it out of the way.
Okay.
Stealing bases, 2 from Never. We don't want him rupturing any more quads or anything.
No, definitely.
Base running is fine. Hit and run, never. Sack bunt, never. Bunt for hit, never. When you did your little test run last week, he was not performing well, so we're gonna leave him available to be pinch hit for.
Okay.
Brandon Nimmo. Not a great base stealer yet, so we'll leave him in the middle, but let's go up 2 on base running.
Okay.
And sack bunt, let's go down 3.
Okay.
And then everything else is good to go.
All right.
Jared Parker's not going to be on our roster. I don't think so. I'm not going to worry about him. Marisnik will be on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
What's his? Can you call up their overall ratings?
Yes.
Up at the top left there where it says view instead of pitching stats. If you hit that drop down, does it offer player ratings?
Yes. Batting ratings.
Yeah. Where is, let's see, speed for Marisnik.
Where is he?
Scroll down.
There he is.
So he's a
70. Yeah.
65 stealing. All right, good. Well, then we're going to give him 3 clicks up on the stealing and on the base running.
Okay.
And let's even go up 1 on bunt for hit.
All right.
Okay, he's good. Michael Conforto is 2 down on stealing bases.
Okay.
Never for sack bunt and never for bunt for hit.
All right.
Although maybe he'd bunt against the shift every once in a while. And let's not ever lift him for a pinch hitter. I've got a lot of faith in Michael.
Me too.
All right. Anybody else?
I don't think so.
Okay, so let's go to the lineup.
I'm going to save this again here just because that's what I do. To the lineup. All right.
All right, so we got to look at our options to replace Jared Parker and Rene Rivera. So go back to the rosters and transactions.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the easiest way to do this. AAA, I got Tomas Nido. I want him instead of Rene, although I wonder if Rene's going to have any options. So let's try to send Rene Rivera down.
Okay. He's out of option years and has to clear waivers before he can be demoted.
All right, so let's designate for assignment, waive and designate for assignment. And when we pulled him off the scrap heap last year, he should be thankful about giving him another chance.
So we are waiving and designating him for assignment.
That way when he clears waivers, he'll just go right to AAA.
Okay. All right, very good. And now we just drag Nito over?
Yep.
All right, very good.
And then I want to get rid of Mr. Parker, I think. Let me just look at the outfield. Scroll down. Let me see who we got in the outfield. Because McNeil can play outfield in a pinch. So we got Nimmo, Marisnik, Conforto, Davis, and McNeil can all run around in the outfield a little bit. So scroll through the AAA roster there. Let me see the outfielders there. Oh, Nunez is in the minors. We got Nunez and Matt Adams. All right, I want so Davis. We got the lefty bats. I got Conforto, Nimmo, McNeil, Dom. Because Nunez can play some third, and Davis can play left, and McNeil can play left and right. And I got Dom Smith. I don't really need Dom Smith. Well, can you click on Matt Adams? Let's see what he looks like as an outfielder.
Matt Adams. Where
He's
is
in
he? There he
AAA.
is. Yep.
Yeah. And that's so he's a 20 in left field. And he's a 60 at first base. All right, let's go back and let's see what kind of ratings we have on Dom Smith as an outfielder. We have some roster. He's right the first baseman. Go up to first base for Dom. There you go.
Got a little left field.
40 in left and a 45 at first. Really, he's still a better fielder than that. I'm surprised. All right, let's go back to the team. So the question is, do I want... And now find Nunez for me in AAA there. He's listed as a left fielder, but he's really an infielder.
Eduardo Nunez has very good ratings at second and third, and poor ratings at shortstop and left field.
Yeah, so I think we'll start the year with Eduardo Nunez, and then if something happens to Dom, we can call Matt Adams up or whatever. So let's send Mr. Parker down if we haven't done that already. I think he did. No, there he is. All right.
Not.
Yeah, you can just drag him into AAA. You don't have to do all this.
Okay.
Stuff.
He also is out of option years
Wow.
and has to clear waivers.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Parker, but that does not change my opinion of you. You're also out of time.
Waive and designate for assignment.
Yes, sir.
All right. Done.
Let's call up Mr. Nunez.
All right.
And then you can have the AI reset the minor leagues. And I think, down there, Jimenez is going to get a look, but in the real world, Guillorme is going to start this year up. And I like Guillorme for no other reason than the home run he hit against the Nats last year.
Absolutely. Darn right.
My son and I drove down to about 2 hours south of Orlando, where my folks are, to watch the Friday night and Saturday games with my dad.
That's awesome.
And my dad had gone into the kitchen when Guillorme was up, and he had just walked back into the room. And to say that we all just kind of stood there silently for 10 seconds trying to absorb what the hell had just happened.
That's amazing.
And then we just started laughing,
That's awesome.
So hopefully there's a little more Guillorme magic left in him here.
Yes.
All right, so let's look at the lineups.
All right.
And we'll start off against a righty.
Yes.
Against a righty, I love Mr. Nimmo in the leadoff spot.
Right. Yes.
On base percentage. I like McNeil in the 2-hole, because if Nimmo gets on, we want the lefty bats.
Mm-hmm.
And Alonso, Conforto. Where's Robbie Cano? Robbie Cano needs to go and be a starter over Luis Guillorme.
Okay. All right. He's currently in the 7 spot.
Let's go Ramos 5, Cano 6. And now the question is, do we want Jake Marisnick in for his defense, or do we want Dom Smith out there in left field and Nimmo over in center?
Interesting question.
Marisnick is not a hitter, but the Mets often win with pitching and defense. So for now, I think we'll leave Marisnick out there and see how this plays out for a little while. All right,
Okay.
so against a lefty, I'm going to do things a little different here. I'm going to go, Rosario 1. Let's keep McNeil 2. And Alonso moves up to 3. Let's see, this is where they miss Cespedes a little bit. Let's stick Cano in again for Guillorme at second base.
Okay.
I'm going to sacrifice defense a little bit here. Let's put J.D. Davis in there for Marisnick. Put him in left and move. Actually, no, I click on him. Let me see his third base ratings and his left field ratings.
Okay.
He's
the same at both.
All right, so I need to see Jeff McNeil, what his left field and third base ratings are. He's a 45 and a 40. So
Pretty much the same. A little better at third.
So he's a little, and he's a 50 and right. All right, so now I can get really creative here. Let's look at Conforto.
Okay.
Conforto's a 50 and a, what's he in right field, 60?
Yes.
Okay, so I could do Conforto in left and McNeil in right, but that's kind of a wash. So let's put J.D. Davis at third, McNeil in left, and leave Conforto in right against the lefty here.
All right, say that one more time.
J.D. Davis goes to left.
Goes to left, okay.
I'm having double thoughts. Put McNeil in left and J.D. Davis at third.
Okay.
And show me Davis one more time.
There you go.
So he's a 40 in both. Okay. Infield range, infield arm, infield error. All right, let's look at McNeil's range and arm and stuff just to make sure. Feels like it's all about the same. Oh, he's better across the board. All right, we're going to put McNeil at third and Davis in left.
All right.
And
very
now
good.
Let's go. Let's hit Ramos clean up against the lefties.
Okay.
Oof. I got some lefties in this lineup against lefties. That's not great. Rosario, McNeil, Alonso. All right. As much as I like Brandon Nimmo, I think I'm gonna have to sit him. Let's put Marisnik back in, stick him in center field over Nimmo.
Okay.
And so we got McNeil's at third, Davis is in left. So after Ramos, let's go Cano, Davis, Conforto, Marisnik.
All right.
You're not doing too bad when you got Conforto.
No, that's, you're not getting two lefties in a row at all.
Yeah, I'm not quite doing the right left thing, but I like Ramos and Alonso. Now let's see. This is where the real life Mets are going to struggle a little bit. Is when you got Alonso, Ramos, Cano. That's not a lot of speed on the bases, but it always drives me nuts when they have Ramos hitting in front of Rosario, because it basically means anything Rosario hits in the gap will not be a triple.
Right.
All right. So I think we're good there. I don't know if you're taking any questions or comments from the Peanut Gallery, but if anybody's got any before we proceed, if anybody wants to.
We are always doing that. Although I have been, I don't think I've seen a direct question, although I could have easily missed it as I watched the chat. And chat, I apologize. But yeah, fire away at any and all times with questions, comments, or other commentary. So so that's the lineups that you're taking into the season? That's the team?
Let's check their schedule pretty quickly, because I know they play the Astros very early in the season.
So it's opening day against the Nationals and then two more.
Yeah, then jump into April.
And then 3 with Philly, 3 with Washington, and then at Houston and Milwaukee.
If we're only going to sim a week tonight, then I don't have to worry about the DH lineups just yet. We'll do that in the next show.
All right. That works.
And I'll reiterate what I said the other day on Twitter. One of the very few good things that are coming out of not having the baseball season started on time is the Mets won't be the Nationals' home opener now, most likely, and we won't have to suffer through their banner raising and ring ceremony.
Exactly.
It's bad enough that the Nationals and the Chiefs are the two reigning champions in the sports that I care most about as a Mets and Broncos fan. It's difficult sledding.
Indeed.
But my hope is that, I hope we come back before July, but if they come back 4th of July weekend, which would be an epic the scene.
Yeah.
The Nats are hosting the Astros that weekend. So the Astros would have to sit there and have it rubbed in their noses, and we could all be reminded how much we're supposed to still dislike the Astros for their cheating. So
That would be quite a scene.
yes, it would. So okay, I think
Quite a scene.
we're ready to play ball here.
All right, so we're going to do it. We're going to go to opening day. And opening day is going to be, now let me make sure I got this right, it's March 24th. So let's finish today.
Yep. We have one more day in there.
And then one more day, March 25th. I'm going to finish today.
And they got Scherzer, Strasburg, and Corbin lined up.
Right, here's the note from our owner, by the way. Mr. Wilpon would like us to achieve a winning record this season and then reach the World Series in the next 5 years.
Dear Fred, thank you for your input. Please still sell to Mr. Cohen. He seems like a nice guy. Sincerely, Gus.
All right. Very good.
Now to claim Rene Rivera. Oh, wow. All right. Well,
Are there any manager settings that you would like? Any things you want turned on or off as we?
you can turn off pretty much all of it, except I guess for injury news. I
Okay.
don't really care about the awards or those kind of things, unless there's something you want to have on there, so that if it pops up, we can talk about it. But I guess leave trades and transactions on just in case we see anything.
Okay.
But now that I see Rene Rivera was claimed from by the Mariners, we should double check our minor leagues and make sure we have 2 catchers in AAA.
Okay.
Otherwise, whoever's down there is going to get run into the ground.
All right. So let's do that. On Syracuse, we have looks like Mazika and Sanchez.
Pat Mazika's down there too. Okay. All right. Good enough. Well, good luck to Rene Rivera in Seattle.
Yes, evidently. In my 2 playthroughs, he was very unhappy and let me know all about it. So,
Understood.
So I'm looking forward to that not being an issue this time.
Yep.
All right, shall we play our game?
Yeah, let's go to Citi Field on March 26, 2020.
Here we go.
Hopefully it's a nice day.
So let's see here. Let's make sure that we got the settings all what we want.
In fact, the lineup is Gus intended.
All right, good. Everything I think is how we want it. You got we're going up against the great Max Scherzer. You've got Nemo, McNeil, Alonso, Conforto, Ramos, Cano, Rosario, Marisnick, Degrom.
They got Scherzer hitting 8th. Now, if you recall, last year on opening day, Robinson Cano homered off of Max Scherzer, and Jacob Degrom outdueled Mr. Scherzer that day. So let's see if we can match those efforts.
All right, here we go. We're going to start the game.
Maybe score some runs for Mr. Degrom. You know, that doesn't always happen.
Let me make sure the sound is accurate. Can
Blue skies.
Yep, there we go. Beautiful.
Full stadium. Coca-Cola Corner is packed. So next year in this game, you're going to have the opening week bunting around the stadium and the
Right.
fields.
Right. Let me just do something here real quick.
Yeah. Now, when you play the game,
Yes.
you watch games back. Which view do you use?
I change it up. It depends on what I'm doing. But generally speaking, I stay with what I call the traditional view, which is this, the sort of the wide view. But I do sometimes like to watch the action cam, or the center field cam when the pitcher throws. I like that one too. So I switch it up sometimes.
Gotcha.
And you?
Generally, this view that we're looking at right
Okay.
here. But is this the 3D view?
Yes.
Yeah. So last year I wasn't doing 3D, but this year I am. It took me a few games to get used to it, but I like it now.
Okay. And by the way, we're getting Tebow questions. They want us to bring up Tebow. What's the official Gus Ramsey stance on Tim Tebow?
Well, look, as a Mets and Bronco fan, I have nothing but great love for Tim Tebow.
Same here. Although not the Bronco fan part, but I love Tebow.
At this particular point, I think we're good with the likes of Nimmo and Conforto and even Marisnik. We'll give Tim some time in Syracuse to get comfortable and see what he can do. All right, with Mr. Eaton up, because he does like to drag bunts a little bit.
Right.
Let's bring the corners in.
All right.
And then fire away.
Fire away. Here we go. Degrom versus Scherzer, opening day 2020, March 26th.
It can be chilly there at Citi Field.
And there's a strikeout to start it off.
Grab some pine, Mr. Eaton. Grab some pine.
Here's Trey Turner.
Let's bring third base in here. I don't think he'll push bunt, but he can certainly drop one down.
Let's see. Where's third base in?
Right below
third in. Got it. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Looks like a fly out to right. Easy catch. 2 outs.
So far, so good.
And now Juan Soto.
All right. Let's shift right on Mr. Soto.
All right.
I know Jake doesn't love the shifts too much, but Mr. Soto, pull hitter on the infield. So, all right.
And he grounds right to the second baseman on the shift. Well done, Mr. Ramsey. 3 up, 3 down for Degrom.
That's a good start.
Here's right. Nemo.
Let's get some offense.
Swinging away here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Nemo strikes out to start.
Like a nice little fastball on the outer half. Tough pitch.
Here's McNeil.
He's swinging away.
And that will be a pitcher to first base. Round out. 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Pete Alonso hitting third against Scherzer.
Home run champion.
That's right.
First in Mets history.
And he strikes out looking. Unfortunate. All right. 1, 2, 3 for both pitchers. Here we are, top of the second.
Let's do a hard shift to the right on Mr. Thames.
Hard shift right.
Let's shift over the outfield as well.
Let's see. Deep shift right, correct?
That's for the infield. Go over one. There's an outfield.
Oh, right. Outfield shift to the right.
Yep.
There it is. Very good. Okay. Oh, that's ripped to right, and that will be caught. Very nice. 1 out for Cabrera.
That's true. We'll play him straight away, even though he's a pull hitter. I don't think he catch up to Jake's fastball.
And he rips a single to right. 1 on, 1 out.
Guess I should have shifted.
All right.
Let's do double play depth.
All right.
Oh, God. Kurt Suzuki. We'll never forget that home run.
Mm-hmm.
Painful as it was.
All right. So we got double play depth. Pitch to him?
Yep.
All right. He's running, and he gets the stolen base.
Well, people stole a lot on Jake last year, and I guess we probably should have clicked the hold runner. We'll do that with a runner on second base, but let's get out of double play depth now.
All right. Infield normal?
Yeah, infield normal.
All right. Man on second, 1 out. Suzuki at the plate. Strikes him out. Well done, Degrom. 2 outs. And Robles.
Go ahead and pitch.
Robles rips it. Wow. That's a 2-run home run.
That was a laser beam down the line.
That sure was. 349 feet down the left field line.
Wrapped it around the pole. That's not good.
Mm-mm.
It's not good for Jake or the Mets. I think he tried to come inside there.
And it also gets Scherzer as well to
Yep.
the plate, who
You know,
strikes out.
very early in the game with a base open, I'm not ever going to walk someone with Jake Degrom on the mound. I trust him to get people out. Even
Agreed.
with, even with Scherzer on deck there, I had no issues pitching to Robles. He did his job. All right, Michael, get us back in the game here, Mr. Conforto.
Here we go. That's a strikeout with against a shift. Here's Wilson Ramos. He caught Scherzer for several years, right?
He did. And he had a streaky year for the Mets last year.
Ramos rips a base hit to left. He's on first with one out.
That'll get the tying run to the plate for Robbie Cano.
Robbie Cano from the left-hand side. Is he swinging away anything? I mean, obviously we're not moving.
Yep. He's swinging away.
The Buffalo. Strikes out. 2 outs, and it is Rosario.
He's swinging away.
This is a good spot for Rosario to rip it down the line. Unfortunately, he strikes out, so 2-0 through 2. Top of the third, kaboom at the plate. Degrom pitches, and it is, looks like a fly out to center field, 1 away. Back to the top of the order, it is Eaton.
Let's bring the corners in again.
All right. He strikes out. 2 outs for Turner.
Let's just play him straight away.
All
I don't
right.
think he's 2 outs.
And he lines it to center. That's a base hit. So he's on first with 2 outs.
Definitely want to make sure we hold him.
That will bring up Soto. All right, so we want to hold the runner.
Yep. And then, that's all right. You're good.
And struck him out. So there we go.
All good.
Just what we planned. All right, bottom 3. Marisnik, Degrom, Nemo.
All right. At least we're working his pitch count a little bit. What's he up to already?
29 pitches through 2.
Okay. Another full count.
Strikeout.
But at least he ran a full count.
Yep. All right, so here's DeGrom. Hopefully he takes some pitches. Should I have him take a pitch?
Sure. Let's milk it a little bit. So that was about a 9-pitch at bat for Marisnik because now he's up to, was it 40 pitches now? Yeah, we're definitely taking a strike.
Yep. All right, so it's 1-1.
Now we'll swing away.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Liner to left. Base hit for DeGrom.
He can swing the stick.
He can. Well done. Man on first. 1 out. Back to the top of the order. It's Nemo.
We're just swinging away. Or
He
not.
strikes out. Looking. Here's McNeil. Big spot.
All right, Jeff, let's go. Find some grass.
Rips it down the line. That's a base hit. DeGrom will go to third. First and third, 2 outs.
All right, this is why Alonso's hitting 3. Get
That's
him up
right.
to RBI spots.
Swinging away here, right? And Scherzer at 47 pitches. Big spot early. 2 outs, 2 on. Alonso strikes out.
That's 7 Ks for him already, I think. I would guess.
All right. So meanwhile, DeGrom through 3 has thrown 52 pitches.
Wow. All right, let's deep shift and shift to the right here for Thames. All the way to the bottom, the deep shift right.
Okay.
And then shift the outfield to the right.
All right. Strikes him out. 1 out.
So he's running up a bit of a pitch count too. Okay.
Yeah, here's Cabrera.
Let's shift him this time, just because he pulled it through the hole last time. So hard shift right,
Okay.
and the outfield's fine.
Okay. Degrom gets him to ground right into the shift. Well done, Mr. Ramsey.
Also done that the first time.
2 outs. Suzuki at the plate.
Well, let's just strike him out.
I'll press the strikeout button.
Yep, wrong one.
Oops. And that's a ground out to short, though. So no harm, no foul. All right. 2-0.
Trying to get some momentum back.
Through 3.5. All right. So here's Conforto versus Scherzer. 51 pitches for Scherzer so far. Conforto gets a hold of one, but it's caught. 1 out. Here is Ramos. 2-1 pitch. Rips it. Another base hit for Ramos. That's his second of the day, I believe.
Yeah.
And now, once again, here's Cano on with 1 out and Ramos at first.
Let's take a pitch.
All right.
We can get ahead in the count here.
Strike 1.
All right, now we're swinging away.
Robbie Cano drives it into the gap. That is rolling around out there, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Wilson Ramos is trying to score, and he's going to. Wilson Ramos rounds third and scores Robbie Cano into third. My goodness, Gus Ramsey.
You know how many outfielders have to fall down for Ramos to score from first and Cano to get a triple? I mean, that's got to be...
That was devastating. Now, there's only 1 out. Got to get this run home here. What are we going to do?
Well, you know what? They're kind of playing back, and Rosario is... A strikeout would be bad for us here. So I'm going to say let's bring out the old squeeze bunt.
The squeeze bunt or the safety squeeze?
The squeeze bunt.
All right, here we go.
Roll the dice.
He puts the bat on the ball. Well done. Run scores.
All right.
2-2 and man at first.
So
with speed in Rosario.
Beat it out. All right. Now.
Look at that, Gus. Way to go. Way to go.
All right, so now I want to take a pitch, see if we can get into a hitter's count here.
All right. Oh, take a pitch. Okay.
Yeah. He's going to probably throw over a few times, I'm guessing.
Keep taking?
Yeah, keep taking because I think it's...
All right.
That's a strike. All right. I'm afraid of the pitch out. Your game likes to pitch out a lot. The heck with it. Let's roll the dice. Hit and run.
Hit and run. Okay, here we go. And it works in that he gets the guy to second with 2 outs.
He's got a double play. Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
And so that's going to bring up Degrom.
And so, yeah, Degrom's up. Rosario at second.
Got a hit last time. Let's get another one, Jake.
And he does. Base hit to left once again. Do we want Rosario to round third base and try to score? Juan Soto has a normal arm. The ball is shallow.
He's our fastest runner. It's 2 outs. He's going on contact. Max Scherzer, we got to take it. We got to run the risk.
I totally agree. And here he goes. And he scores.
All right.
3-2. Mets up now with Degrom on the line, on the mound. Bottom of the 4th. And Degrom on first. Here's Nemo. Swinging away, right?
Yeah.
Nemo rips it into center for a base hit. Scherzer is on the ropes here, folks.
Knocking him around here.
7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 74 pitches so far. He has struck out 8. Yeah. Here's McNeil.
You do a lot of damage here.
Yes.
Find a gap down the line, maybe. Swing away. Let's go. Like the 1-1 count.
And he gets a hold of one. It is gone. Oh, my goodness. Jeff McNeil rips it 368 feet down the line at 6-2. Oh, my Gus.
Field erupts.
Wow.
How about that?
Wow.
Lightning here, right? Nice little 2-out rally. against Mr. Scherzer. We're scoring some runs for Degrom.
My goodness. My goodness. Scherzer is out. Ronas Elias is in.
Bringing in the lefty to pitch to Alonso.
Yeah. And here's Alonso swinging away. My goodness. What a turn of events, folks. Alonso grounds to second. And that is the end of the fourth. 6-2 Mets.
6-5. How many times has Max Scherzer given up a 6-run inning in recent years?
Not a lot. Not a lot. All right, so here is Degrom pitching to Robles, who has a home run today.
Yeah. Hopefully he goes to the slider away or something.
Robles gets a hold of another one. It is caught. 1 out. Here's Elias? I always think Elias because it's Patrick Elias.
Yeah, not sure.
It's probably Elias. And he will fly out to right field. 2 outs. Degrom getting into a nice little groove here.
Yeah, it's only 40 degrees. It's March in New York, so the ball probably not carrying great despite Mr. McNeil's efforts.
And gives up a base hit up the middle, ground ball, 2 out, single.
Like Carter Keyboom.
Carter Kaboom.
Well, it's Keyboom, but if you're a Marvin the Martian fan, we can call it Keyboom.
Here's Adam Eaton with 1 on and 1 out, 2 outs.
Yeah, we'll just play him straight up. We're good.
All right. And he rips a base hit to right.
Well, they're going for their own little
First
2
and
out.
third now. That was a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, so Degrom is still bringing it. 80 pitches.
Let's visit the mound just to say hi to Jake. Just to see.
I feel good. I really do, he says.
All right, then let's keep going here with Jake. Let's get out of this one, Jake. Glad you feel good, but show me something.
2 outs. Trey Turner at the plate.
Make sure we hold Eaton there on first. He likes to run.
All right, now, when I say hold runner, it also then seems to go. So I'm going to say hold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Turner rips it to third, and that is out. McNeil picks it up and makes a nice play. Big play, big inning. 6-2 after 5, or after 4.5. Very good. Bottom 5, here's Conforto leading off. Mets up 6-2 in the 5th. He strikes out. 1 out. Ramos at the plate.
He's having a day, 2 for 2 so far.
He'll ground out to short.
You sure he's not going to beat that out? Oh.
Here's Robbie Cano, who's got a hit and an RBI. And he will walk.
First walk of the game, I believe.
I believe you are correct. That brings up Rosario.
All right. He had the great squeeze bunt hit last time up that kind of ignited that inning.
Yes, he did. You are absolutely right. And he walks.
Oh, Mr. Elias getting a little wild here.
First and second.
Get deeper into the lineup.
Marisnik at the plate. 2 outs.
D, but maybe he can come up with a big hit.
He grounds to short, and that is the end of the inning. We are through 5 full, 6-2 Mets, top 6. Degrom has thrown 82 pitches. Are you thinking about the bullpen?
Once he gets to 90, we'll warm somebody up.
All right.
See if we can get this on a low count.
We doing anything with Soto here?
Yeah, let's shift right with the infield only. Hard right.
Okay, hard right.
Yeah. Yeah. Can't do the deep shift. He's too fast, so we gotta just do the hard shift. Let's get a punch out, Jake.
Oh, he hits right into the shift. Excellent. 1 out.
Worked a few times today.
Yes.
Thames gets the deep shift right and the outfield shifted around to right.
All right, here we go.
A lot of strikeouts for Jake in this game.
And he also hits into the shift. My goodness, Gus. You are on it. Now, Jake is at 90 pitches right now. He's also scheduled to lead off the inning.
Yeah, He's going well right now. Let's shift Cabrera to the right, a hard shift right, and then pitch away, and then we'll get somebody up in between innings. But let's see if we can get out of this. 1, 2, 3.
He does. Strike out. Very good. Through 6.
All right.
Degrom gives up 2 runs, 5 hits through 6, and now he is scheduled to lead off.
You know what? He's 2 for 2, and I want a little flexibility, so let's let him swing away.
All right. Elias still in the game.
Yeah, they're milking him.
And he walks him.
This is
1,000 on base percentage.
yeah.
All right. So now you've got Nemo up. Degrom at first. Nobody out. Oh, new Wander Suero is in the game. This could be interesting.
Yeah. Let's drop a bunt here with Mr. Nimmo.
Okay.
See if we can catch him by surprise.
Looks like he's safe. He is. Gus, you're brilliant. First and second, nobody out.
All right. Well, Nimmo, McNeil's swinging away.
Wow, that was great. Neil walks. Bases loaded, nobody out.
All right. Let's go into the bullpen and warm up Mr. Waka,
All right.
our long reliever, because if we get a few more runs here,
No,
then
not Diaz. Waka.
Yeah.
Yep, we want to warm up Michael Waka. Okay.
I feel like if we can turn a couple here, we'll feel good about it. Maybe take Jake out after 90 just so he's good to go. It's
Right.
We don't want to tax him too much. All right, Pete Alonso, swing away.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Pete Alonso at the plate, and he rips it. Base hit.
There we go.
That'll score 1. Bases still loaded, nobody out. There you go. 7-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. Conforto at the plate.
I love him in this spot. Let's see what he's got.
He rips it to center. A diving catch is made. The runner is attempting to score and will. So it's a sacrifice RBI for Conforto. Well done. 8-2. 1 out. First and second for Wilson Ramos. And he rips it. That's going to get down for a hit. And it looks like the run will not score. Bases loaded. Still 1 out. We're just pouring it on, Gus.
Yeah.
Pouring it on. Here's Cano. Bases loaded. 1 out. Wander Suero. Oh, boy.
But there's a lot of swearing in the Nationals.
And Robbie Cano rips it to the wall. That's going to be a 3-run double. Robbie Cano with 4 or 5 RBI today, Gus.
A double and a triple.
Wow. Holy mackerel. 10-2 Mets.
Mr. Opening Day.
Suero is gone. Bork is in. There's still only 1 out. Man, on second and third, Rosario at the plate. Wow. We might have to have you just manage every game, Gus, because look at this. 3-run home run for Rosario. It is an absolute blowout in every sense of the word. My goodness, the Mets are just killing them today. It's 13-2. Oh, Marisnik at the plate. He'll walk. They can't get him out, Gus. Only 1 out.
Grom's going to bat twice in the inning.
Do you want to have DeGrom hit here?
He's 2 for 2 with a walk. Let it go.
Here he is.
It's a balk.
It's a balk. 0-1 with DeGrom.
This sets up the RBI opportunity for
That's
him.
exactly right.
Runs the count full.
He walks still with 1,000 on base. The wheels have absolutely completely fallen off for the Nationals. Here's Rainey, who's at least the third, maybe the fourth pitcher of the inning.
What?
Here's Nemo. Oh. He walks. They can't get an out. They cannot get an out. McNeil at the plate.
This right now.
Bases loaded. McNeil rips it. That is going to score a run. That's going to be a fly out to center field. It will drive in a run. It'll be 14-2 Mets.
See, if I'm the Nats, I'm worried right now because Alonso's the only guy who hasn't done anything this inning. So he's due.
And here he is. Here's Pete Alonso. And he rips it to short. And the play is made. Or was it? Was it an error? Did he make the play? He did not. An error. Still 2 outs. Bases loaded.
Conforto's second bases loaded at bat of the inning.
Here it is. And he rips it, and that's going to be a base hit. It's going to get down. 2 more runs scored. Unbelievable.
Can we check on Mr. Walker in the bullpen? He might have thrown 100 pitches by now.
Yeah, good point. He's ready.
All right, let's just put him in for Degrom now.
So right. Can't replace him yet. That's all right. We'll be good.
All right.
My goodness. Unbelievable. Unprecedented. Shocking even. Ripped to third. Finally, it's over. 16-2 Mets. The Mets scored 10 runs on 6 hits.
All right, let's get Walker in there.
My goodness gracious, Gus. I've never seen that happen.
Let's put Guillorme in for Cano. I know Robbie's having a big day, but he's also old and brittle. So we want to protect him. So let's just drag Guillorme down for Cano.
There he goes, yeah.
No.
Got it. Okay.
All right, there we go. We're good.
All right.
And hopefully Michael Walker can give us 3 innings of relief, maybe.
Is that the goal? Get it close out all 3 at this point? Up 16-2, right?
2.
Yep. 1 out, strikes him out. Here's Michael Taylor in the game.
We got a day off tomorrow, so.
That's true. Taylor will pop out to first, 2 outs. Here's Abad. And he grounds out to short. 1, 2, 3 inning for Waka. Well done.
Sending him up to bat was a bad idea.
All right, here's Guillorme. He'll swing away.
Well, I'll sure let Cano have his at bat. I don't know if he's got a chance for the cycle, but oh well.
He flies out to left, 1 out. Rosario, who is has the home run.
And the bunts hits.
4 RBI today. He rips a base hit to first, diving to center.
We're not going to steal because we're up 14 runs. We don't
Right.
want to start fights.
All right, there we go. There is Marisnik rips it to third, 2 outs, and here's Waka.
We probably didn't expect to get on that bat on opening day, but good for him.
There you are. And he rips it to third. Thrown out at second. And that's it. We're into the 8th. Waka back on the mound, going for the 3-out save. Carter, kaboom.
Only 8 pitches in the first inning for him.
And he walks in. That's not what you want when you're up by 14, Gus. You
No.
don't want that.
You don't want to walk the leadoff guys. It's like the Nationals have emptied their bench. All these guys coming in.
There's a double play. Pitcher's best friend. There we go. 2 outs for Trey Turner. And that is a walk. Walking a little wild.
His name is Walker.
And there is the 3rd out on a fly out to left field. All right, bottom 8. 16-2 Mets.
Let's peek at the bullpen for me.
All right.
And let's go with let's warm up Mr. Brock.
All right.
And Nemo's up here.
Nemo's up. Swing it away.
Scored 3 times today.
And he will get on with a slow bouncer and an infield hit. Here's Jeff McNeil. He have the 2 for 3 with the homer and 4 RBI. And he gets a hold of one again, and it's out of here. McNeil with his second home run of the day. It's 18-2.
Wow.
397-foot home run, Gus.
Did I make it up into the upper deck there?
Looked like it.
Oh.
Here's Alonso, a pedestrian 1 for 5 with an RBI.
Yeah.
And he gets a hold of one. That's out of here. That's out of here. Pete Alonso cannot not get an opening day home run. Makes it 19-2. 393 feet.
If the Mets get to 20, it's free tacos for everybody in the
That's
crowd.
exactly right.
We'll get bad for Conforto here.
Conforto walks. Oh, my. It's painful. Wilson Ramos. He'll pop out. Looks like the first baseman will get it, and he will. 2 outs.
Who's up?
Let's see. It is Guillorme.
Okay.
And he rips it to first base, and that is it. To the ninth. Waka.
Let's bring in Mr. Brock.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. What did I miss? Still 2 outs. Guillorme up. Rosario's up. Excuse me.
All right.
I thought that was 3 outs. It was only 2. My bad. Now there's 2 outs. Rosario rips it to center. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Marisnik. And that is going to mercifully be the final out of the inning.
No tacos.
And here we go. Okay, so you want Bratch in, right? Brach?
Brad Brock.
Brock. You want him in?
Yep.
No 3 outs or no 3 innings save for Waka.
He's throwing 26 pitches. We don't want to tax him too much early in the year.
That's why that's the right thing to do. Here we go. 19-2 in the top of the ninth. One of those days for the Nationals and one of those days for the Mets. There's a grounder to third, 1 out. Here's Cabrera. He strikes out, 2 outs, and now here's Gomes. And he will line it for a base hit to center. Still alive, Gus. They're still alive.
I still like our chances.
Michael A. Taylor walks.
Uh-oh.
Bratch can't just close him down. He just can't. Here's Howie Kendrick.
Don't make me get somebody else up in the bullpen, Brad.
He strikes him out.
There
And that's it. It's over. Wow, 19-2. What a disaster for the Nationals. Fantastic for the Mets.
In the history of baseball, has there been a better managerial performance in a debut than this?
No, clearly no. That's
I
impossible.
think not.
Nope.
I mean, all my shifts worked.
Yes.
2 bunts worked perfectly.
Yes.
Pretty
Yes.
much the lineup responded. I think as fun as this was, Rich, I might as well just go out on top.
That's it. You're dropping the hammer right there.
I'm going to stanza on you and say, good night, everybody.
All right. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's leave the game. Got a lot of achievements. Double digits, contact inning, batting around, touch the plate, knock them in, double dinger, slugfest, team effort. A lot of achievements for that one. A lot of achievements. Good stuff. All right, so let's go continue to read the important message. Or we can configure the continue button if we want. I don't think we're looking so much to be using it as much, but we can, we'll just go ahead and hit OK there. All right, so we're going to do the rest of the week. Now we're going to send the rest of the week, right?
Yeah.
That's the plan. All right. So let's see what's going on here. So that means if we look at the schedule, what date do we want to sim to? Let's go here. We are.
Let's go through jump into April.
Okay.
I guess we'll go through the Phillies series. So next time we meet, we'll be facing these Nats again.
Okay, so let's save this and let's go ahead and sim to. How about we sim to Wednesday, April 1st?
Okay, that'll take us to the last game. That's fine.
if I can do that. Yes. Okay. So let's go to. Although we won't get there because probably we'll get a whole bunch of messages. So we'll hit that button. We'll autoplay and let's see how we do. And there's the personal message. We're going to get a lot of these. Rivera went through 100 top prospects. Gus Ramsey takes control in New York. That's very important.
Oh, yes, I did. 19-2.
All right, so let's try this again. Let's go to April 1st again here and see if I can make that happen. Oop, got to get that out of the way. There we go. Okay, we got a day or two at least. We got to March 29th. We have a trade proposal from Tampa Bay. They want to send us Kiermaier for J.D. Davis and Franklin Parra.
I like Kiermaier, but he's 29, and we have. I mean, I know Merznick is not Kiermaier, but no, we're gonna turn that down. A little early in the year to be getting trade offers. Holy cow!
Yeah. All right, let's one more. Let's go to April 1st. Right?
Yep.
Actually, I can just do that. I'll finish today, and now it is. Here we go. March 31st. Uh-oh. Familia's hurt. Day to day.
Right.
A mild shoulder strain. Recovery is expected to take a week.
It's fine, so we'll leave him alone for now.
Okay.
Let's check the schedule. We got some days off coming, so let's look at the schedule real quick.
All right. It's March 31st, and we are 4-1, by the way, Gus.
So we swept. Let's look at some box scores. Let's go into game 2 there, see how Mr. Syndergaard performed.
Oh, wait. Press the wrong button.
Score.
I can't see. There we go. Look at that. 6-3.
McNeil continues to hot bat. Alonso with another homer.
Syndergaard went 6 2/3, 3 earned, 9 Ks, 111 pitches. Well done.
Okay.
And we got to Strasburg early and often.
Yes, we did.
And look, there's your Diaz, Betances, Lugo. Bang, bang, bang. Working perfectly for you right there.
Yeah.
Well done, Mr. Ramsey.
Okay.
And then we won 5-4, so 3 close games. Alonso had 2 homers.
Oh, this was against the lefty. So the lefty lineup did pretty well. Alonso, Ramos, Conforto, 2 hits against the lefty. At least. Tapiguero struggle. Stroman solid. Diaz good again. Lugo another save. Okay.
Bullpen's looking good.
So this means let's see. So Mats took the loss here in this game.
All right, so let's see here. In the loss against the Phillies, it looked like Mats gave up 4 earned and 4 1/3. And oh my gosh, look at that! It was 4-4. No, it was 5-4. We had a 5-4 lead going into the 9th.
Oh, and then who stunk it up in the bullpen? Let's see.
Shellman.
So just someone, because Lugo was probably gassed.
Oof.
And Familia didn't help.
No, was it? Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, it was Shellman, and Familia didn't help.
Yeah, 4 and 2, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Betances pitched the 8th, and they went to Gesellman because Diaz and Lugo were a little gassed.
But that's all right. Look, we're 4-1.
Yeah.
And the schedule, right? So it's March 31st. So if we look at...
we go back, first game of the Philly series. So that's Porcello pitches that game. Sorry, the second game of the Philly series.
Oh, sorry. Now this one went
10 innings.
10 innings. And
tie it and a run in the 10th to win it.
Wow. Yeah.
It's
Cano went 4 for 5 2 doubles, 2 singles, drove in 2.
Got a ton of extra base hits so far.
McNeil with a game-winning hit in the bottom of the 10th.
Let's see how Mr. Porcello pitched. Not great.
Not well. Shellman once again not pitching well. Well, actually, no, I take that back. He did in this game.
Yeah, Diaz gave up a little something there, and everybody else was really good.
Familia's struggling.
A ton of doubles. Is there a game log?
There is.
Yeah, let's find the game log and scroll down to the 9th and 10th and see what kind of magically works to tie the game and win the game.
All right, so in the bottom of the 9th, Neris is in. McNeil doubles. Alonso strikes out. Conforto flies out. Ramos walks. Cano hits a single. McNeil driving in McNeil. So that's what ties it. So Robbie tied it.
All right.
And then Rosario struck out against Guerra, who came in. And then in the 10th, Marisnik rounds out. Lugo hits and flies out, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And then Nemo reaches on an error.
Oh.
And then McNeil hits a single, Nemo to third, and he tries to score and does. Mets win.
Nemo from third.
Mets win. So Nemo goes to third, and then he tries to score and is safe.
Fantastic.
So we are 4-1, Gus, thanks to the strategies that you put in place. Do you want to go to April 1st here real quick?
Well, we got Degrom on. Yeah, go ahead and finish today.
Okay.
And then let's.
We have a player whose DFA runs out today.
Parker in AAA.
Parker goes to AAA, right?
Yep.
Yep, there we go. Good.
Click on the home over on the far. Yeah, there you go. Team home screen. That's fine.
Okay.
So we can see who we're facing today. So, where do we see the next? Oh, today. Okay. So, we have to finish today still.
Okay. All right. So
now it's Degrom against Wheeler. Yeah, well, this is a big one right here, Degrom and Wheeler. So we have a choice. We've already been going for quite some time. Do we want to sim Degrom and Wheeler, or do we want to save that for our next?
I think we save that to kick off the next one, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's Degrom and Wheeler. That's a big showdown.
Agreed, and it'll be April 1st. So that's what we'll do. That's exactly what we'll do. Gus, this was awesome.
Well, anytime you can win 19-2, Austin is going to certainly
My goodness.
come out of the mouths.
My goodness. What a great way to start the week. Somehow we're still a half game out of first place, though.
Because the Braves are 5-1.
The Braves are 5-1, but that's all right. I'll take 4-1 anytime.
We've done to the Nats, though. 1-4 out of the gate. It's hard to swing a bat with those big World Series rings on your face.
Well, thank you, Gus Ramsey. This is great. We're going to do this again definitely next Sunday night. And we may also do one in between as well, depending upon schedules and everything. Yep. But we definitely feel like the Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern is the slot, I believe. Love it. Gus Ramsey, thank you so much. If people want to, if you want people to see what you got going on and everything happening out there in the world, where would you want people to go or to check out?
Oh gosh, just really my Twitter feed is the only thing I do anything important. So you can find me just at Gus Ramsey.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir. This was great. I feel so good about this season coming up. So good.
Off and running. Let's go Mets.
Let's go Mets. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. We appreciate it. Thank you, Gus. Thank you, Out of the Park Baseball community, the best community in video games. And we will see you again real soon. Cheers.